If you track the channel, you know we're always looking for new and cost-effective ways to play games together with the family. So we're collaborating with Amazon to take this Fire TV stick and try out some retro Sega games with our test family.
Oh, they're bouncy buttons. Ah, they're dead!
No, he shot me!
Who shot you? Keep running, keep running. Open the door, open the door! I'm trying to.
I'm going,
I'm running, I'm running.
Yes, I'm at the exit!
Help me!
So you have the stick itself, you have a little extender in case you need a little bit more room to plug that into the HDMI in the back of your TV. Of course you have the remote, and we'll see this actually acts as a game controller as well. Then simply plug into the mains, pop that USB cable into the Fire TV stick, and then insert it into the HDMI plug in the back of your TV. This Sega Classics app is available on the Fire TV stick, but also the whole range of Fire TV, and has 25 classic Sega games from yesteryear. So here on columns you have a 2-player puzzle game, a little bit like Tetris, where you're stacking the blocks to match the colours. It's super accessible and simple, and with a Fire Stick you turn the remote sideways to use that as a controller, and we've paired another controller so we can do head-to-head on columns. So then it's on to find another game, and you can do this easily because down the left it groups the games into different categories, and for us family friendly and multiplayer were a great option, so we jumped into Bonanza Brothers. This was a great game where the family had to work together to try and steal loot and then get to the roof. You had dad and daughter trying to cooperate, but having to coordinate between them proved a little bit difficult.
The exit is there. That's the exit. Ah!
I'm going, I can't go! Oh, you haven't got enough treasure! You must get all of them.
Okay.
Shoot! Shoot!
Ah!
I just shot them both. Shoot that guy.
We were keen to move on some other Sega classics, and in particular the family wanted to play some Sonic. With a bit of help from mum and dad, the kids were soon getting to grip with Sega's iconic blue Hedgehog. This is a platforming game for one player, but as you can see, everybody in the room gets involved in offering advice and figuring out how to advance through the level.
And those TVs have things in them. Make you fast. No, run, you're invincible, run!
Oh, okay.
Run!
I'm invincible.
Run!
Run!
Go.
Oh, okay, you died.
You might be invincible, but you can't do that.
Come on.
We headed back to the 2-player game Altered Beast to round up our time with Sega Classics. This was a challenge where you had to fight your way through all sorts of different animals and power up your characters to progress.
Oh, look! Oh! Look at me run! Look at me run! Ah! I'm gonna get him. Oh my
No,
god.
you're just charging him.
Ah! Yes! Come on!
So I left the family to explore the full list of 25 games on the Amazon Fire TV, and it's a nice way for them to access these games without having to buy an expensive console. If you'd like to know more about setting this up for your family, there's a link in the description.
Oh, great!